Hello my motor enthusiasts. Exciting times ahead in the world of Formula One as the FIA and Formula One management lay down a strategic blueprint to bolster their alliance and propel the sport to new heights worldwide. This plan was unveiled just before the kickoff of the European season at the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Despite recent tensions, including controversies surrounding FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem and disagreements over the entry of an 11th team, the focus remains steadfast on future growth. With a record 24 races this season, Formula One's vitality is undeniable. As they navigate through legal skirmishes and leadership disputes, the overarching aim is clear: to enhance the global stature and appeal of Formula One. What a thrilling chapter we are set to witness. Hey everyone. You already know me, this is Enzo.
And this is William Turner.
Same time every day with you all on F1 Motor Fever podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep up with all things Formula One. It really helps us out. Full throttle. Moving forward, the partnership between the Fédération Internationale de l'Automobile and Formula One management is undergoing significant changes. They've recently announced a strategic joint initiative, aptly named Make Peace, aiming to enhance the sport's global appeal and resolve long-standing differences. This initiative was launched just before the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, marking a strong start to the European race season.
Indeed, and it's fascinating to see this unfold. The championship now boasts a record 24 races, and both parties are keen on maintaining the momentum. They're committed to producing the best outcomes, which is a promising sign for everyone involved in Formula One.
Absolutely, and it's crucial to note the backdrop against which this peace is being brokered. The FIA, under Mohammed Ben Sulayem's presidency, has faced numerous challenges, including the controversy over a possible 11th team. His support for the American-based Andretti Cadillac project clashed with Formula One's decision to delay any new entries until at least 2028.
That's a significant point. It highlights the complexities of managing both the sport's governance and its commercial aspects. The FIA also had to navigate through some legal hurdles and internal disagreements, which certainly didn't make things easier.
True, and despite these hurdles, progress seems to be on the horizon. Both entities are now focused on a common goal: to expand and elevate Formula One, ensuring it thrives for years to come. Let's see how this strategic plan unfolds and impacts the future races. Adding another layer to the complexities within Formula One, there's an ongoing legal case involving Felipe Massa, the Brazilian former Ferrari driver. He has brought a lawsuit against Formula One, the former F1 boss Bernie Ecclestone, and the FIA concerning the outcome of the 2008 World Championship.
That's a significant piece of history resurfacing, isn't it? The 2008 season was incredibly dramatic, and it appears some of those old wounds haven't fully healed. Legal proceedings like these can dredge up a lot of past emotions but are crucial in addressing any unresolved issues from those contentious times.
Certainly, and it's these kinds of developments that keep the sport as much in the courtrooms as on the racetracks. It's a reminder of how intense and competitive the environment of Formula One can be, not just physically but also legally and ethically.
Absolutely. As we look at these ongoing issues and the strategic changes being implemented, it's clear the world of Formula One is as dynamic off the track as it is on it. Everyone involved, from the drivers to the governing bodies, is constantly in motion, striving for betterment and occasionally, resolution of the past.
Well said. As we continue to watch these developments, it's important for fans and stakeholders alike to stay informed. These are indeed interesting times for the sport, with every race and every headline adding to the rich tapestry of Formula One history. Right, let's switch gears a bit and have a butcher's at the latest chitter-chatter online. What's buzzing in the forum, William?
Well, there's a spirited debate about the smartest F1 driver. A user named Porcelain Hamster kicked things off with a post pondering not just who's the fastest or the best, but who's the brightest spark in the paddock. They highlighted a few drivers known for their grey matter, like Jonathan Palmer, who was a general practitioner, Nico Rosberg, who is multilingual, and Nigel Mansell, who dabbled in aerospace engineering before becoming a full-time racing driver.
Ah, that's a twist. Usually, it's all about speed and strategy on the track.
Indeed, and the comments are just as interesting. One Alex Jung mentioned that Alain Prost and Niki Lauda were both considered very astute, though their formal qualifications weren't specified. Jackie Stewart also got a shout-out for his brightness, especially in racing-related matters.
Niki Lauda, now there's a name that resonates beyond just racing prowess.
Right you are. User the faked and famous detailed Lauda's ventures beyond the track, like setting up and selling multiple airlines for hefty profits. Not just a speedster but a savvy businessman as well.
Sounds like he was quite the operator in business and in sport.
Absolutely, and there's more. Tetra Dax brings up how Lauda once took Boeing to task after a tragic crash involving one of his airlines. He proved that the pilots couldn't have recovered the plane under those conditions, forcing Boeing to admit the fault was theirs.
That's quite the David versus Goliath story. It's remarkable how he managed to hold his ground against such a giant.
It is. And if you think that's all, listen to this. User Jeb Anonymous shared that despite Lauda's precision and business acumen, he was not one for adventurous flying. Apparently, he was all about precision and had no interest in aerobatics or anything of that sort.
A man of focus and determination, then. It's always fascinating to hear about the layers beyond a public figure's most famous persona. Thanks for joining us on F1 Motor Fever podcast today. We've explored some truly intriguing facets of Formula One, delving into the legal battles, historical insights, and the intellectual prowess among drivers. We appreciate every one of you for tuning in. Please, don't forget to subscribe and activate those notifications. It really helps us bring more of these discussions to you. Feel free to share our content on your socials, WhatsApp, Facebook, even TikTok and Twitter. We love hearing your thoughts, so drop us a comment below.
And remember, we're not just about the fast cars and the roaring engines, we're about the stories, the drama, the brains behind the brawn. Make sure not to miss our upcoming episodes, we've got some cracking content lined up that you won't want to miss. Who knows what's next on the horizon? You'll have to stay tuned.
Indeed, and a heartfelt thank you once again for spending your time with us. We're already looking forward to the next time we get to share this passion for Formula One with all of you.
So keep those ears peeled, and your eyes on the prize, or should I say the finish line.
Pedal to the metal, keep your gaze on the road, our channel's content is pure gold. See you next time.